KIMT News 3, coverage you can count on. This is KIMT News 3's Midday.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us here on Midday. I'm Nick Kruzelnicki, filling in for Brooke McKivergan. Now let's check in with Storm Team 3 meteorologist Sean McAday. Sean, it sounds like we're going to have some pretty nice temperatures here coming up in a little bit.
yeah, these temperatures are above average for this time of year, Nick, and they're going to be above average through the next several days of the work week. By the weekend, they start to get cooler with a better chance for snow. But right now, look outside in Rochester. 47 degrees currently in the Med City. Feels like 40 degrees with those winds still kicking rather strongly out of the southwest at 16 miles per hour. All in all, though, I mean, you can't complain. It's almost December and it's 47 degrees. Some of us already at 50 degrees. Here's what's happening. A Clipper system is moving through our area. This will not be the last Clipper system. Through the next week, we're going to get more of these small chances for precipitation and temperature and wind changes as the week goes on. Most of that snow that's actually accumulating is to our north and also to our east towards parts of Wisconsin. In our area, we saw some light precip this morning. Now the skies are warming on up. As you can see, temperatures 50 degrees, Mason City, 57 in Algona, 47 in Rochester. There's still a lot more time for these temperatures to increase with winds still flowing out of the south. Wind chills, by the way, are generally in the 40-degree range. As we head into the night, temperatures are going to cool down, but as we head into the next couple of days, we're going to see more temperatures like this with more chances that I'm going to time out for you for some light snowflakes.
Doesn't feel like November at all. Thank you, Sean. A Rochester apartment complex was woken up with the sound of gunfire on Saturday morning. Police say that more than a dozen shots were fired at the Timberland Apartments on 41st Street Northwest just before 5 a.m. Investigators found 13 shell casings in the parking lot. Bullets entered a stairwell and struck 2 cars. The shots were fired from a black SUV. No one was hurt in the gunfire. Well, tomorrow is your chance to help out children at the Ronald McDonald House. They're asking for new and unwrapped toys for their 7th annual Give Joy gift campaign. The effort is hosted by the Rochester Moms blog community. Due to COVID, the Ronald McDonald House will be doing a contactless drop-off to maintain the safety for those who are immunocompromised at the home. The staff will distribute the toys to the kids throughout the entire year, not just the holiday season. The Ronald McDonald House is accepting all new toy donations with a specific need for 2 age groups.
They're always in need of gifts for newborns. We have a lot of mothers and families who are staying with us, either awaiting a birth or having a preterm child, so newborn items are always needed. We are also almost always in need of teen items.
You can find a full list of what the Ronald McDonald House needs and how to donate on our website, KIMT.com. Rochester high schoolers are learning the ropes and the hoses in a fire academy hosted by Rochester Fire Department. On Saturday, students worked on search and rescue skills, how to move patients down ladders, and cutting holes in roofs for vertical ventilation. Captain Caleb Fine says in the last 10 years, firefighter applicants have gone down significantly nationwide, so the program aims to get more students interested.
And really just getting well-rounded, motivated individuals to fill some vacancies in the future, which being in its 3rd year, we're already starting to see that starting to happen in southeast Minnesota from this program alone.
The program is also open to Pine Island, Byron, Dover, Eota, and Stewartville students. To get involved in next year's program, you can reach out to RFD or your school's administration. Police in Mason City want the public's help to find out who is responsible for property damage over Thanksgiving night. They say a number of vehicles had their windows shot out with a BB gun. Police haven't released how many vehicles were hit. If you have any details, call Mason City Police. Rochester's Peace United Church of Christ is helping Jefferson Elementary School families this holiday season. The church is collecting reverse Advent calendar boxes. Participants can grab a box and add an item to it each day. The church will be collecting the boxes on December 19th and giving them to 13 Jefferson Elementary School families. Anyone interested in participating can contact the main office for Peace United Church of Christ. We continue our coverage of the trial of Kim Potter, the former Brooklyn Center police officer who is accused of shooting and killing Dante Wright back in April. Jury selection for the trial begins tomorrow. Potter, who resigned 2 days after the shooting, says she made an innocent mistake when she reached for her pistol instead of her taser. But prosecutors, including the leader of the team that got Derek Chauvin convicted for murder, say Wright's death was manslaughter and that Potter, an experienced officer, should go to prison. The big questions for the jury will be whether Potter's actions rose to recklessness or culpable negligence as the law requires. Looking ahead, President Joe Biden is heading to the North Star State tomorrow. According to the White House, he's scheduled to stop in Rosemount to discuss the federal infrastructure package. The president will visit Dakota County Technical College to talk about how the legislation will help Minnesotans create good-paying jobs. According to the Minnesota DFL, the bipartisan infrastructure package will bring billions of dollars to the state, including $4.5 billion for highway programs, more than $300 million for bridge replacement and repair, and $100 million for broadband coverage in greater Minnesota. The last time Biden visited Minnesota was in the final days of his 2020 presidential election campaign. You've survived Black Friday and now Cyber Monday is upon us. We'll tell you what shoppers are buying online.
The president meets with his coronavirus response team to discuss a new and potentially more dangerous COVID variant. I'm Natalie Brand at the White House, bringing you what we know so far.
KIMT News 3 Midday, your local news with KIMT News 3's Brooke McKibbergan. Tracking storms with Storm Team 3 meteorologist Sean McAday. This is KIMT News 3. More local news that is happening right now. We are coverage you can count on.